is Tina from CJ Dropshipping. Today we're going to talk about why ePacket takes so long to deliver, where's your ePacket package, and what else are alternatives to ePacket. But beforehand, I'm going to forewarn you, this video is going to take a little bit longer than usual because we have to really understand how ePacket operates in order to show you where the delaying point in ePacket operation is, and also will provide at the end of this video a much better alternative to ePacket for your dropshipping needs. So please stay tuned, okay? So if you've been in the dropshipping business for a while, you should be all too familiar with ePacket's unpredictable delivery times, the frozen tracking numbers, and the missing packages, right? So why does ePacket take so long to deliver? Many dropshippers are confused by ePacket's delivery time that's announced to them by their supplier versus the actual time that the package gets delivered. And at the end of this video, we're going to show you the hidden truths behind ePacket's operation and point you to a much better alternatives, such as using CJ Dropshipping's direct USPS method. So ePacket, what is ePacket? ePacket is a trilateral agreement brokered by the USPS, eBay China, and China Register Post, which is also known as EMS, to enhance cross-border e-commerce trading, basically a few years ago. And to understand better why the delivery time of ePacket takes so long, we kind of have to go in and understand how China Register Post works. So it's not really a secret that Chinese government operates in a very bureaucratic atmosphere. What that means is that although that there are laws written on the books, but then there are secret paths, there are shortcuts, there's loopholes if you know the right person and you know how to pull the right strings, right? It's, you know, a huge opportunity for some people to profit massively in an uneven playing field, and ePacket delivery is one of the examples. So let's take a look at how ePacket should work, like the basic process of ePackets. So when your dropshipping supplier, usually in this case is AliExpress, which is a very popular dropshipping supplier, receive your order, they print out the ePacket label, put it on your package, and the ePacket carrier comes, picks up, delivers to a collection point, and the collection point sends it to a sorting hub or sorting facility that's operated by China Register Post. After it's been sorted out, it gets cleared through the China custom and headed out to the destination country. Right? So where the delay in shipment happens is in two areas. It's at the collection point and it's also at the custom clearing. So what are collection points? There are tens of thousands of collection points all across China that collects mails, and not only ePacket, but they collect mail that's going to be processed by China Register Post. And they're all subject to China Register Post minimum pricing. For example, let's just say that China Register Post's minimum charge to process one package is $1, let's just say. But there are many collection points in different areas of China. So, for example, if the collection point was situated in Shanghai and Beijing, these kind of metropolitan city where the living cost is higher, the cost of operation would be higher for these collection points. Now, if you were living in somewhere more towards the inner western side of China, the rural or suburban area of China, then the cost of living is cheaper and the cost of maintaining the collection point operation are also cheaper. So China Register Post are okay, like they don't monitor and they don't do oversight across these collection points because there are just too many varieties and too many differences that they need to monitor. So what they do is they post a minimum charge requirement that, for example, $1 is the minimum for China Register Post to collect and process a package, and they also post a certain volume of package collections per day. And those are the requirements for the collection points to continue operation and partner with China Register Post. Now, so what happens after the ePacket carrier collects the package from your dropshipping supplier. The logical thing would be to deliver these packages to the nearest collection point, but the local collection point, let's just say, is in Shanghai, and they are charging $2.50 per package. Now, a collection point that's 12 hours away in the inland, somewhere in the rural area, they might be only charging $2.25 per package. So that's a 25 cents difference, right? So let's say the ePacket carrier has 20,000 packages to send to a collection point per day. 20,000 times 25 cents, that's $5,000 of money that they can profit if they were to send your package to a cheaper collection point to process. So that's a pretty good chunk of change that would motivate them to, instead of sending your package to a local collection point, they will send it all the way to a collection point that's 12 hours away. Now that your package is now at a sorting hub that is 12 hours away, it has to make its way back to an export, like to a port point where it can head out to the destination country. That's one of the areas where your ePacket might be delayed. And the second point of delay might happen when your package is going through custom clearing in an international airport. So now your package is getting sorted by a local sorting hub that is 12 hours away and has to make its way back to the airport before it can head out of the destination country. That's why you might see ePackage delay in transit in the same place for many days before it heads out and have some kind of tracking progress. It's because it's going on a tour all over China. And then the second possible point of delay is when the ePacket arrives at the customs. So after the package finally gets to the collection points, gets sorted through the sorting facilities and on its way out to China, it can arrive in many airports across China. And keep in mind that not all airports in China are all international airports. Many of them are domestic airports, and they do not have, they're not as strict on the type of packages that can get on a domestic plane. But these packages will ultimately have to make its way into an international airport before flying out to the destination country, right? So of packages will be collected and bulked packaged before going on to an international plane. These packages may include products such as lithium batteries, powder, liquid, or gel, which requires special handling at most international airports. If one of these packages did not properly declare their properties, and it got caught through the clearance, then your ePackage that's lumped into the bulk collection package will be pulled. The whole package will be pulled aside by the Chinese custom and waiting for a reinspection. Now, when are they going to revisit and going to reinspect that bulk package? That depends on the volume of packages that the Chinese custom has to clear through per day. So only after they clear through everything, then they can head over and start one by one taking those packages and see which ones are the ones that have restricted property, and then they would have to either send those back or discard them, whatever they do, right? So now your ePacket is delayed several days if you're lucky, because it was unlucky and it got lumped into one of the packages that got caught by the China custom. So where the 2 points of delay would happen for your ePacket is 1, the collection point, and 2, when it's clearing China custom. Okay, so now we know why ePacket takes so long to deliver and where the delaying points are. So how do you avoid those delaying points, or how can you avoid ePacket altogether? Are there any alternatives? And the answer to that is yes. You can partner with a more reliable alternative dropshipping delivery company such as CJ Dropshipping that has a direct partnership with USPS in the United States that can swerve away from those delaying points and get the package to your customer's door faster in a more reliable way, and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. So here are some of the different methods that are provided by CJ Dropshipping, and then afterwards I'm going to name out some advantage of partnering with CJ Dropshipping and using those alternative shipping methods. So the first one is called USPS method, and what that is if you are selling general merchandise, we can ship your items through UPS from China to our US warehouse in California, which takes 1 to 3 business days. That's very, very fast. It's getting air mailed to our US warehouse. Those items then gets inspected in our US warehouse for any damages in packages, or and we're going to repackage your product before sending it out to your customers. These packages get picked up the same day that is dropped off by the UPS. It's getting picked up by the USPS the same day, and it's going to be delivered either through first class mail, which takes 2 to 5 days, or priority mail, which takes 1 to 3 days. The difference between the shipping methods depends on the weight of your product. So if your weight is under 16 ounce, then it's going to be shipped through first class. If your weight is over 16 ounce, then it's going to be shipped through priority mail. And so the total delivery time for dropshipping your package from China to the US warehouse, to your US customers, takes 7 to 10 days. And that's an incredible improvement from ePacket's 12 to 20 days of delivery time. Okay, and the second method is called the UPS method by CJ Dropshipping. And what that does is we're going to ship your package from our China warehouse to the US warehouse through DHL. Some of these items, if they are restricted materials, such as if they have batteries in them or if they have magnets in them, we cannot use the UPS method that I was talking about earlier. But we do partner with DHL, and they do provide shipping options for those types of materials. And this trip from China to US takes 5 to 7 days. The package that's again sent to the US warehouse gets inspected in the US warehouse and sent out to the USPS the same day. And then from then on is either first class, which is 2 to 5 days again, or priority mail, which is 1 to 3 days, all across the US. So that takes 10 to 12 days to deliver, and that's a little bit longer, but it's a little bit cheaper than the USPS method, USPS Plus method. Or you can ship directly from our CJ US warehouse, and you can see a list of inventory in our US warehouse by going to app.cjdropshipping.com, and if you scroll down to kind of the middle section of the page, there's a toggle button that says ship from China. Click on that, it will turn green and it will say ship from the US, and you can see the list of inventory that is situated in our US warehouse. We use USPS for those, and it takes 2 to 5 days for delivery. Now, what are the advantages of using those other than you're not going to get frozen tracking numbers, you're not going to get missing packages? A few of the immediate advantage for using these USPS method is the package gets sent out to your customer. It has the USPS label on the package, so it looks like your business is operating from the United States. It's an unfortunate bias against Chinese products, but that's the fact, and it does add an abstract layer of assurance and satisfaction for your customers if you're looking for that. Also, you might think that these type of product with this type of speed might cost you an arm and a leg. Not even. I mean, the price is very, very competitive, and it's comparable to ePacket delivery. So that's the second advantage. The third advantage is in case your customer wants to return a product, ePacket for returning products to China is very, very expensive because US is in a tier 1 rate, and then China is in a tier 3 rate. What that means is it's cheaper for China to send packages from China to US than it is for the US to send the same package back to China. So for China, it might cost them $2, but for US to send it back to China, it might cost $13. Get the picture? So and you can spare your product a trip back to China and then all the way back again to your other US customers. So those are 3 advantages. It's gonna look like your if you use our USPS method, not only is it faster, it's comparable in the price. Your package is operating in the US is not drop shipped from China, and it's also going to save you postage if your customer wants to return the product. So this is the alternative to ePackage, and I hope you guys find this video useful and kind of give you some insights into why ePacket takes so long, and provide you with an alternative to dropshipping to your US customers. So if you have any questions, free to email us at support@cjdropshipping.com. One of our agents will get back to you. You can also head over to app.cjdropshipping.com, register, and definitely after you register, someone will get into contact with you if you have any questions, because you'll be able to submit a ticket, you'll be able to chat with your agent, you'll be able to get exclusive pricing, you'll be able to see how our whole CJ ecosystem works. Enjoy this video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.